Dad? When did you get here?
Your mother called me at work and told me what was happening.
She did, huh?
Yeah, I didn't know she was going to call the authorities, but I knew something was wrong. I just didn't know what it was.
Dad, I can't really explain it. I've been on this planet for 18 Christmases, and I've got to say, I just don't get it. I don't understand why we do it, so I thought I'd just not do it. It didn't really help removing myself from the celebration, so I'm coming home.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah. Brandon, I have a confession to make.
What's that?
Well, when your mother called and told me about the incident, I got concerned and worried and a little curious, I suppose, and I searched your room.
You did what?
I did what any loving father would do. At least that's how I'm trying to rationalize it in my own mind.
Dad, how could you?
Look, I'm sorry for the invasion of your privacy. I know it was wrong, but son, I was worried.
Yeah, I guess I can see that. So what'd you find?
Well, actually, I found this.
Oh, so you know, huh?
Yes, Brandon, but it's not the end of the world. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It happens to everybody.
Well, not me.
Look, son, getting a bad grade on an essay paper is just not the worst thing in the world.
But it's not just the bad grade, Dad. It's that the teacher gave me a bad grade, and I worked really hard on it. And I mean, look at the title, Dad. It's a great essay title.
Objects in Christmas are closer than they appear. You're right. That is a great title. What's it about?
Well, it's about all the stuff of, the commercialism of Christmas and how it really takes away from the true meaning.
And what exactly did your teacher not like about it?
Well, she thought I didn't really believe in what I was writing.
Do you believe it?
Honestly, I didn't at first, but after I got the paper back, I really did. Christmas is too commercial. It's hectic, and it brings out the worst in people.
The worst?
You know, the pushing, the shoving, the driving like maniacs, selfishness.
Selfish?
Yeah. So I decided not to be a part of that myself this year. I'd try to unplug and try to focus on the real meaning of the celebration.
And
it's cold out here. I woke up the whole neighborhood, and everybody's mad at me because I was being...
selfish, maybe?
Yeah. Thanks for pointing that out, Dad.
Look, son, we're all selfish. Ever since God made us and put us on this earth, we've all been out for number one.
Yeah, I guess.
It's that, think about it. You think about the person in your life that's the least unselfish. Does that person, when they go to a concert or a movie, stand outside and let everybody else go in first and get all the good seats?
Nobody does that.
Exactly. We want what we want when we want it.
Yeah, you're right, Dad.
Brandon, remember when you were a little kid and you'd make those little ornaments and bring them home and you bring them home from school or church and you want us to hang them on the Christmas tree?
Yeah. Somehow none of them made them to the front of the tree.
Yeah, well...
some of them were dorky, I'm sure.
Maybe so. But I was decorating the tree this year, and I got to looking at some of those ornaments and thinking about you going away to school in the fall. I got a little bit nostalgic, I'm afraid.
Dad, don't go soft on me now.
I won't if you won't.
Deal. Say, I noticed how some of those made it to the front of the tree this year.
Low branches.
Yeah.
You know, son, it's all in how you look at things. The decorating is almost finished. All the trimmings were placed upon the tree. Then I found an ornament I'd had for a long time. It was one that you made for me. to rest. A place in the center, I smiled when I remembered that first great snaggle to rest. Then I said, oh, that's my boy, my boy, my son, one that I loved and adored. I hung it on the tree so everyone could see my boy. That's my boy. The Christmas season had gotten too busy, as it so often does this time of year. Then again that ornament, it caught my eye, and the meaning was crystal clear. The love it must take to give what God gave is a gift I cannot comprehend. For him to be willing to stand back in heaven and let his son slip away from him. He said, oh, that's my boy, my boy, my son, one that I love and adore. I'll hang him on a tree for all who believe, my boy. That's my boy. Oh, that's my boy, my boy, my son, one that I love and adore. I'll hang him on a tree for everyone to see, my boy. That's my boy. I'll hang him on a tree for all who believe, my boy. That's my boy. Brandon, what do you say we leave all this here for tonight, and I'll come and help you in the morning to clean it up.
All right. Sounds like
Let's
a
go
good
have
idea.
some of your mom's fruitcake.
Do we have to? Eat some of Mom's fruitcake, I mean.
It's nasty stuff, isn't it?
It's horrible. How can somebody who's as good and as smart as Mom make such a terrible fruitcake?
I don't know, but it's an unselfish act of love when any of us eat any of your mom's cooking.
Amen. Say, what do you call that purple chicken dish she makes?
I don't know, son. I just call it purple chicken.